I had everything growing up, everything that I needed. I had the Christian school, I had the nice neighborhood, I had smart parents, and I had every avenue to do good. I was born with no fingers, and kids made fun of me pretty strongly. It was just such a struggle to fit in. I started acting out because I could get attention when I acted out. And then I started to become known as that person who acted out. Built this personality that I just was crazy. You know, I would do anything you asked me to do. Wasn't scared of getting hurt. You know, I was just that crazy kid that everybody knew. When drugs came into the picture in high school, it wasn't even a second thought. I started doing heroin and meth, and one night the DEA and Rancho Cucamonga Sheriff Department pulled me out of my bed and took my whole family out of their beds. It just went real bad real quick, you know, seeing my parents and my sister and my dad right there. The shame and guilt was unbearable. Drug addicts get in a vicious cycle. You get high and you do these things that go against all your morals and everything that you were taught. And then you get sober and you realize what you had just done. And drugs were just the only way to take that away. I've been to maybe 10 rehabs in my life. I've been homeless. My mom and my dad, they cut me off. They were over it. But I remember my dad would come down and he would look for me on the streets. You know, he would kind of know the general area I was in, and he would come look for me just to see, you know, if I was alive, if I was all right. Just knowing that your child's out there. But God was always right there with me. And this opportunity of the River's Edge Ranch showed up one day. It's in the middle of the desert. Your closest store is 10 miles away. Number one focus is God. It is all about Jesus Christ. You have guys that have come out of prison. You have guys that are heroin addicts, alcoholics. And it's just a tight-knit brotherhood of people that are wanting to change their life. It took me a good 6 months of constant praying and just, I would yell at God. I would talk nice to God. I would thank God because I would still have a lot of crazy thoughts. I didn't feel like I deserved to have a good life. You know, I just did so much, caused so much damage and so much hurt and pain that I didn't deserve all these promises that God offers. But God, He breaks shame and guilt, and He never left me. And I never felt that. I just never had that feeling. It was always just me worrying about what they're thinking of me, what He's thinking of me. I didn't have that at the ranch. It's just such an amazing thing how God can free you, and just, that's how my cycle was broken. Today, I have been freed from meth and heroin. That it's not even a thought in my mind today. I have an excellent job. I have a wonderful daughter that I get to see now. He worked out my relationships with my family and with my parents. You know, they forgave everything that I've ever done to them, and they just have so much love for me now, and they deserve every ounce of that happiness that they feel.